If you haven't already, check out my previous video telling the story of Ravenscar and the town that never was. The video is up on the channel now, or you can view it by clicking the link at the end of this video. The remains of Ravenscar Station, and it's still here. Ravenscar Station on the Scarborough to Whitby Railway Line opened on the 16th of July 1885 as Peak Station, and later renamed to Ravenscar in 1897. It was the highest point on the line at 631 feet above sea level. The station and small siding was at the top of a steep climb from both the north and south directions at a gradient of 1 in 39. The tunnel built through Ravenscar was no more than the line director's vanity, as he lived at Raven Hall not far from the railway. The tunnel was problematic for drivers due to its steep gradient, the sea air and the howling winds blowing in from the cliffs, and trains often stalled in the tunnel. The station was closed to traffic in 1895 due to a dispute over the building of a station house. This was later resolved in 1896 when the new station house opened. A second station platform was added in 1908, and the station eventually closed to all traffic in 1965 when the line closed, demolishing all buildings except the up platform. I'm going to show you an old picture in a minute, and I'm going to fade it in with today's comparison so you can get an idea of what was here. But I'll just show you down here. You can still see the old station platform edge there, and we're actually stood on the platform here. There is one on the other side in the undergrowth there, and some kind of a plinth there, which could have been maybe a ticket booth to get up onto the platforms. And then just beyond there is the entrance to the Ravenscar Tunnel. So the line would have continued that way into a tunnel underneath the hill, made its way on a slight gradient down, and then popped out on the cliff edge at the other side. When we get down there, I'll show you the other side of the tunnel. This appears to be the concrete base from an old water tower, used to fill the steam engines after a steep climb up the hill. Now let's show you how it used to look. I'm going to fade in an old picture of the station so you can compare it with today's view. You can see the station building along with a train approaching from the Whitby side. You can also see the villas built in the background. These formed part of Station Square. In this square there were plans for shops, a hotel and even an observatory. Now this line came right through the middle of Ravenscar with its own station in the middle. And I'm currently stood on this cutting here now, and the tunnel that goes underneath Ravenscar is directly behind me, just through there. I don't know if you can see the portal. So here I am at the tunnel portal. Now the line used to come through Ravenscar into the station, and then it would exit the station and immediately enter a tunnel. And then it would exit right here and make its way all around the bay on the way up to Whitby. But I tell you what, I've just come down here now, it's 20 degrees up there. It's really cold down here. You can feel the coldness coming through the tunnel. You can feel the draft right here. So I'm currently stood inside the tunnel. Now it's on a slight bend, I can just see it ahead. But I've only got this torch with me. I wasn't expecting to get inside here today. So I'm going to make it up a bit further and see what we can see. Well, I don't know if you managed to see that, but I couldn't get any further than beyond the doorway. There was a massive puddle right in front of me. I've got trainers on today. But anyway, wasn't much to see anyway, but it's a nice, good condition tunnel. A lot of water in there, as I said, and quite a few refuges going down the left side. But also, it's on quite a gradient. When I shone the torch to the end, you can see it sloping up. It's quite a big gradient in there. I'm now going to take to the skies and show you some of the remains seen from above. This again is Station Square. I'm going to fade in an old map and show you what was planned for the area. Here is the tunnel entrance on the Scarborough side. In this clip, you can just make out the line as it exits the tunnel and snakes its way around the tops of the cliffs towards Whitby. You can clearly see the line as it disappears on the horizon and the deep descent towards Scarborough. The old line is now a popular walking trail known as the Cinder Track. Well, I hope you enjoyed our look into Ravenscar and the town that never was. We've got some great videos coming up over the next few weeks from this area. I'm actually out filming quite a few videos today. So if you want to check out the channel, there'll be plenty of other videos from this area. But anyway, thank you for joining us and watching the video. Please like the video. Any comments you have, put them down below, and please subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next week. Bye.